the greatest of them all has to wrestle with the beast when the morning is sharp, trying to find a melody on a rusted wire harp. The roof might leak and the fences might fall, but I've got a reason now to stand behind the wall. They call it aging, I call it being found, putting all my anchors in the holy heavy ground. It's not a sentence, it's a sovereign choice, to listen to the silence till I recognize my voice. I'm not alone in the orbit, not lost in the dark. I'm just the guardian of the smallest little spark. I'm staying through the winter and the dust, in the rhythm of the trust. The season of the breaking is through. Now it's just the architecture of me and you. Yeah, I'm right where I Sunday comes with a weight we never name, an ancient law, a flicker of a flame, gathered round the oak beneath the kitchen light, a quiet liturgy against the coming night. The smell of garlic is a ghost of a child, a little bit of peace in a world so wild. We're passing the salt and we're passing the years, hiding the hunger and swallowing the fears. We're touching hands but we're living in exile, trading a look for a half-hearted smile, searching for a language watching the shadows and the centuries pass. She says, don't wear your sadness like a holy crown. It's a heavy identity that'll only pull you down. I stole a lifetime fleeting pain like a prize. Why the truth was staring me right in the eyes. You can't keep rehearsing for a life that's already here. Running from the love just to feed on the fear.
We're all just improvising with a different kind of grace, looking for our names in an unfamiliar place. But there's a holiness in the steam and the noise, in the reckless laughter of the girls and the boys. It's the persistence, the blood, and the bone.
The secret knowledge that we're not alone. At the weathered altar of the Sunday bread, try to say the things that can't be said. The chair is empty, but it's heavy with the past. How long can I silence this beautiful last? Oh, it's not harmony, it's just a will to stay, to find a reason not to walk away. Something like death, moving in fast. So inhabit the moment, make the love last. Right here at the table, right here in the light. Everything is cave-like, just for phone rang on a Tuesday, a common kind of gray, while the coffee turned to winter and the words all ran away. The kitchen's like a vacuum, staring down a different fate. It didn't come with thunder, it just blurred the boundary lines. And the world keeps on turning like it's got somewhere to go, while the only life that matters is a rhythm running low. It's an insult in the sunshine, an offense in the breeze. How the city keeps on breathing while we're falling to our knees. There's a cruelty in the way the sun white sheets where the Iron Woman lies, with a history of